A lot of questions getting asked about my channel. I said, I've been asked, why is it so few subscriptions? Only because I'm talking nonsense most of the time that most people don't understand. It's simply because, just imagine, and they've also been asking me to write books about my travels and my experience. I said, I'm an uneducated chap, doesn't know how to write, read. Definitely you can see it from my videos and how to speak. I've always learned that language means it's open to interpretation. And for this reason alone, we don't talk with each other, we talk at each other. Even in a family, even if your children, your family, at work, whatever we do on a daily basis, we seem to talk at each other rather than talking to each other. Just imagine the reason why that when I put this out, people would not understand. Because language is limited to your experience and to the environment that you were raised. Your behavior is limited to the environment and the upbringing. Your identity is limited to the surrounding, the education, to politics, to religion. All of this are absolutely normal behavior in human conduct. And people are constantly looking for a normal human being. What is normal is that you're limited with your own understanding about your own upbringing and your own education. What is not limited is that you see, hear, sense the behavior as not normal and stepping outside of the normal behavior because you would not know any other way to conduct your life. Especially when you're identified with limited identity. When this is the case, the problems we faced in society, particularly multicultural society, is complex and complicated. The laws and rules and how human beings perceive in a given multicultural society is very different to if you were brought up in a homogeneous society, because everybody will be going in the same way, performing the same way. But if you brought about many different variants of behaviors and one trying to dictate their understanding of the human behavior with a limited understanding, with a limited experience of exposure to human cultures. Culture means you're shaped by your environment, how you were raised by your parents, your school, your government, your religion, your football teams, and other aspects of your daily life. So in given circumstances, all behaviors are perfectly normal to me. to where they come from and how they relate their life to their experience. So we must not get altered, angered, defensive, or aggressive about it. We must embrace and further enhance our experience to receive and embrace and engage with every life that crosses our path. I hope this will also enhance the community involvement with life. And remember that we are all mortal and that we all have a limited time here on earth. Whatever you do, whatever you do not do, you and I and everyone must pass. And that's what has happened all these years gone by. People who were here before us, people who are here now, and people who will be after us, they all must pass. They all will become part of earth. But whilst we are here, why don't we become a sensible, sensitive, gentle, and more consciously awakened lives, and become sensitive to every aspect of life, instead of talking about politics, religion. Yes, do talk about it, but fundamentally, your psychological importance or significance is only going to be as good as your existence here. And it's only going to travel as far as your life here on earth. So, can we not all realize the mortality? Realize our joyful and pleasantness comes from our within, and in turn, everything to do with life is also pleasant, because as an individual, as a life, you're pleasant at any given moment in time of your life. And in turn, everything you touch, see, feel, smell, taste will also become pleasant and an enhanced experience for you and everything around you. That you also broken down the boundaries of your limited identity, and then you became as part of everything else. Once this is the case, nobody has to teach you, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not harm, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not hurt, thou shalt not dictate, thou shalt not be selfish, thou shalt not go on a free enterprise, thou shalt not rob, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not be greedy, thou shalt not have too many things to survive, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, shouldn't be the case. We should be just awaken life.